What's up, guys? It's another video. I'm back. So obviously you can tell that I'm recording this in landscape mode because it looks better that way. So yeah, and today we're going to talk about Switzerland, that neutral country in World War II. Yeah, okay. Now it gets more sad for the old Italian folk shit. But anyways, Switzerland is in a pretty precarious situation in World War II, right? Especially after the fall of France. All their neighbors are fascist. So, they all, they could even go some gold. So basically, I'm going to first talk about the balance of power in Switzerland. First, it's between the cantons and the federalized part of Switzerland. The cantons are semi-independent, something like that. I think something like that. But so you can either give more powers to the cantons and be more decentralized, I guess, or have a federalized government and be more centralized. So obviously, I like the centralized approach, and then. And that's about it for the balance of power. So it's okay, but it's okay. I don't really know how to improve it, but it's just okay. So yeah, that's the balance of power. So on to the focus tree. The decision. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a new segment. I got interrupted. So basically, the focus tree is pretty interesting. So you can either choose to fortify with Germany, France, and Italy, which are your neighbors, as we all know. So if you fortify your border with France, you're gonna go fascist pact and you can be a puppet of Germany or an independent ally. But I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure the puppet of Germany part lets you become the Alpine Confederation. And most of the Swiss paths in the focus tree lead to the Alpine Confederation. All of them, basically. So, so, first I'm going to talk about the Democratic path, where you stay democratic. You can go, which is pretty interesting. You can hoard allied gold, which is pretty nice. And it's pretty cool. You can join France, and you can become a puppet of France, which I don't know why you do that. You can join a secret pact with the Allies, which is pretty cool. Or you can just straight up join the Allies, which wouldn't be the best idea after the fall of France. Or maybe it would be, because Germans will keep attacking you in your mountains and forts stuff, which is pretty fun to do that. And obviously you could end up going to the Alpine Confederation by getting all the Alpine lands. And then Alpine Confederation is big. But then there's the neutral pact, for most of that pact, say democratic, but still neutral pact. Neutrality, non-aligned pact, where you can go screw all of your neighbors over. You can demand Vorarlberg from, I'm not good at pronouncing things like that, from Austria, and then you can preempt the Anschluss, which means, and if Switzerland preempts the Anschluss, that means Germany cannot, annex Austria, which is pretty fun. Which is pretty cool. So, and then you can annex Austria to get your cores on there. And pretty cool. And then you can get the French Alps and the Italian Alps and become the Alpine Confederation. Basically, all of the Swiss paths lead to the Alpine Confederation. But after you do the Alpine Confederation for the neutrality pact, you just get war goals on your neighbors, France, Italy, Germany. For some reason. Does it make a lot of sense? It doesn't really make a lot of sense why you can just get work on France, Germany, and Italy after you become the Alpine Confederation. And as the Democratic pact, I think and I know for a fact the non-aligned path can do it. Pretty sure the democratic path can also do it. You can form neutral on time. You can all the neutral powers and yeah, fun, which is kind of cool, I guess. But but if something could happen, like I played on historical games for some time, and every time in a historical game, Tibet goes fascist and joins the co-prosperity spirit. I don't know why. It just always happens on historical for me. So, a little wacky things could happen like that, so I don't know. That might be the best idea. Especially on, like, on, non-historical focuses. And I think Norway could be invited to the neutral time, which would make you at war with Germany if you accept a call to arms. Because Germany would be doing Operation Warsenmung, or something like that. Norway and Denmark, which is pretty cool. And Switzerland has some OP buffs. I gotta show you that. Their buffs are overpowered. Like, it's absolutely insane. Many of their focuses include insane buffs to, like, supply, research, and a ton of forts. You could be a fort machine and become impenetrable. And it will be absolutely insane. You just make all your enemies bleed, and then after they do that, you can go on the offensive, which is pretty fun. Let's be real. So since Switzerland, you get like 3 prime ministers, I think, presidents, and some of them pretty overpowered. Like, there's one that gives 20% research speed. That is insane. 20%. That's absolutely insane. Your advisors can get 20%, and some have other buffs like minus democratic support plus fascist support. Fascist part, I haven't really talked about it yet, but yeah, remember, puppet of Germany, or alone, or be an independent ally to the Axis, but puppet Germany, I think, as only puppet of Germany has access to the Alpine Company, or both, actually. I don't really feel like checking now. And, like, do you have an army path? Do you have a small navy path? Like, only 3 of your focuses on the navy, because to have a navy, you have to get the French Alps, and yeah. If you want me to talk about the Swiss achievements, I'll do another video for all the achievements, but not now. On the other trees, like the industry and army trees, they're just standard. And what do I think of the Swiss citizen militia conscription law? It's bad. I mean, this plus 10 recruitable population is good, but considering that you're limited a max number of divisions, it's not the best. Yes, service by requirement also gives 10%, and it takes a hit to your industry, but Switzerland has a pretty OP civilian industry, so you can just play tall Switzerland. No, nobody really plays tall in HOI4. I mean, this ain't EU4, this is HOI4. That decision tab, for the France, Italy, and Germany, it's basically the same. It's okay. It's pretty decent, and it's pretty cool and I like it. And I like the feature where it shows that you broke your neutrality and then declare war on you. That's a pretty nice touch. Now, anyways, that's all for this video. And tell me how you can improve next time, and so I can get comments on my videos. Frick.